I'm short too, so I'm with you, sister. When I think of William Stafford, I think of my own father and how they're different and how they're alike. Different being that William was the pacifist and my father was an active soldier. Alike in that my father was a poet and William was a poet. So I've talked often to Kim about our differences, and so I decided, because we were talking about his father tonight, that brought out some warring story for me. So I'm going to read an introduction, then the poem, and then kind of the benediction. I never got to meet the man my mother married, only the one the war sent home. And my mother didn't get to meet the person my dad could have been because of his traumatic family upbringing. I don't believe America understands the effect of war on families, who I believe are the real prisoners of war. The war I've battled, but the war I'll win with a generational healing. Let it end with me, peace at last. Okay, the poem's called Fatherless Daughter. First, my father's Mormon, clean and spotless family's name, growing up on the salt flats of an Arizona range. Many days when this native son's shadow would be trained, but only he would be the lamb child blamed. When enlistment to serve his country came, they made him sign papers to give up his inheritance, his own brothers and sisters, to the ranch's name. And then the war came along and took the rest of his integrity, leading him down the path of spreading indignities, and not regrettably, to all he loved around him. It would be the difference between a pacifist in peace, dovish, and a soldier at war, hawkish. The drinker, the lush it would make my father become, instead of writing his own peaceful poems. He took to the torturous drowning of them in inner bottles he could not win. The desert he was born to could be seen with his beautiful eyes. Sunsets, sunrises over mountaintop majesty skies, except for the killing skies of a bloodbath on foreign soil, taking other young fathers' lives. One son had a father, one daughter was a fatherless child. And the benediction is called Other Ways. There are other ways to have a father. There are other ways to transform war to peace. There are other ways to heal generational wounds. Other ways to bring light out of the darkness. Other ways to integrate a fallen soldier's legacy. And finally, other ways to love. Thank you.